What's up, folks? So the last time that I played Wakfu was probably around when they did the Wabbit Island revamp. And it seems that since then, they have revamped the Enutrof to the point where it might not even be recognizable anymore for me. So I'm thinking today, let's learn how to play my class again. You sold 604 items for 1.2 million commas. What was I selling? All right, let's look for a nice private spot here so I can take a look at these skills and my inventory. We'll do it in my Haven bag. Sounds like they might have changed something else. All of the science. Oh, is that Nox? I will worry about this later. All right. How's my gear? At least I'm still wearing everything. This is my level 50 set. Let's downgrade to 30. Okay. Looks like all these spell icons are the same, at least. Oh, only one passive? Oh, did they change them? All right, so first things first, let's go get into a fight. See exactly what I'm working with here. Acceleration. See, I'm in my 30s, so I guess let's go up to Astra and fight something there. I mean, I guess there's always the Kano Jetto, the dojo, but up in the new Incarnum. All right, Cat, you're level 4. Wow, okay, so the Driller just comes out. Armor limited to 100% of the max HP. That's the only thing now? They used to tell me all the mining rules. Oh, speaking of mining rules. Okay, so I can choose which mines to dig up. Oh, as the Driller. There it is, Treasure Hunter. Start of the fight. I get everything, my excavation, my debt. Phone a friend, Berserker. Enutrof's mines are consumed if another fighter walks on them. What about me? Okay, same old. 2 range and 20 force of will. I like that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yep, fight's over. Well, let's just start another fight and take a look at these. It might actually be better to go up to the Kano Jetto. I should really be using my mount. Well, in we go. Sure. 0, I guess. Okay, so what is this? This was not here before. So do I just lose my turn immediately? What's going on with that? Okay, tunnel. Let's put this down first. Oh, so I can't do these in the same turn because of the AP cost. But it can still grab me and pull me in. That's cool. That thing is kind of clutch sometimes, to be honest. Let's get a... skip my turn again so I can take a look at these. Anything new? Not really. Let's get a silver down. Oh, it just moves them, so I can only have one of each? And is that loot? Where did this... there's so much. Oh my god. At the start of my next turn comes a pouch. Healing? Yellow here? And now it's a big pouch. Okay, so I have 1 MP. I'm gonna move here, I'm gonna have 0, but this says 2 MP. That loot gives me 2 MP. Okay, so do the mines just keep producing pouches over time? Another fighter walks in the mine. 10 force of will, minus 100 elemental resistance, and the mine is consumed. So I could basically push people onto that and make them lose their elemental resistance. Is this how I debuff people now? And this was Ruby, wasn't it? Is it always the same one from... nope. Skip turn. So this alternates between the two. Do the rest of these do the same? 50% damage inflicted in melee, 50% range damage, 50%, 30% damage inflicted just in general. I'm gonna have to remember these. And I'm assuming this only lasts for like 1 turn. Two turns then. Range damage. Oh, it continues to be range damage. Then is Ruby one the only one that alternates? Okay. Let's take a look at the gold one then. Is it really coming from the pouch and not the mine? Let me check something. So the pouch just gives the MP. So it's just an issue with when you're hovering over these. The pouch always gives MP and healing, and the actual effect is coming from the mines. That would explain why this appeared to be changing. So Ruby is always going to be 2 range and 20 force of will. They're not alternating. Alright, good to know. So mines are high buff and debuff. Is it the same debuff? Minus 100 elemental resistance on all of these. I don't remember if my class had a push. I don't think it does. What about the driller? Does this work on enemies? Attracts. So yeah, this should work on enemies. I can pull them onto my mines. Can I put mines under people? I can't. Okay, so 0% to everything. Now it's negative 100 over everything. All right, so that works the way I think it should. What about this? Treasure state can be consumed to unlock additional effects on certain spells. End of turn, +1 Wakfu point. Let's waste one real quick. Oh, we'll waste 2. Consumes the 1 treasure. Okay. So am I not going to get treasures unless I get an enemy on this? That appears to be the case. Moves the mine underneath the Enutrof, so... Alright, so I'm sitting on 1, or rather, I'm sitting on 5, and this should give me 1 at the end of my turn, I guess? Indeed it did. So can I get more than... Oh, it's 2 now. So should I be just putting mines down before I get into close combat? Like, stand like just outside of their range? See if the monsters will just walk on my mines themselves? It's gonna take a little bit of practice, I think. As for these... 4-5 damage instead and consumes 1 treasure. If you kill a fighter with this spell, +1 treasure. Okay, there's more ways to get treasure. Well, moves the nearest mine to the targeted cell. So... that's got some potential. So I still have 2 stacks of treasure. Why don't we? Now it's 3. So it didn't go away. Even though I already benefited from it. That seems kind of strong. Okay, so let's try this. I can straight up, that's how you put the treasure underneath people. Okay. Oh, but I didn't get anything? I didn't use one up. Let's try that again. So I've got 3 treasures. Okay, so I put it underneath them and consumed it, but I didn't gain any treasures from that. What else has treasures? Okay. If Enutrof has treasures, states, and the mine is consumed, a new mine is summoned underneath the Enutrof. Consumes 1 treasure instead of just generating a new one. Okay. Let's mess around with some more of those spells. Oh, that's new. Maybe I should make another spell page instead of messing up what I currently have. We'll just call it revamp. See, I'm 35. Let's put it in there. And let's put in this one's treasure. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to kill with this, not in the here anyway. Consumes treasure, treasure. So pretty much these 4 plus this 5 are all the skills that interact with treasures. What about passives? Regain 1 AP by moving your mines. Does that give me like a discount for Meteor? Cost 2, will I get 1 back if I actually do that? Let's test it, I guess. Purses are immediately fat pouches, and enemies can pick up fat pouches. Enutrof's Blessing. At the start of turn, just +1 treasure. Treasure state is limited to level 2 max, though. That means you need to be using those up. If you have a build that uses those up, then I could see this being really good. Market investments. Purses apply their effects 1 turn after being picked up. They stack up to 6 levels in this way. Interesting. Oh, I get it. Like delayed gratification. Beastliness. We'll mess with fucking Berserker later on. Excavation be used to pick up purses. But allies can no longer pick up purses by walking on them. Oh no, the caster. So you can pick them up with range, but now you can't walk on them. And this is fine. The Berserker spell. Berserker. Enutrof consumes their treasures at the end of the turn to gain armor. Okay, so that one interacts with Blessing. End of turn, armor 7% of your max HP per treasure. That's very strange for Enutrof to have, but whatever. At the end of the turn, if the Enutrof is on a mine, 100 elemental resistance, and then it consumes up that mine. And a mine cannot be dug up for 1 turn. So let's mess with what we currently have. Regain 1 AP by moving mines. Let's see if that actually works the way I think it will. Okay. Currently costs 2 AP to do this. Let's see. Doing it this way, we should consume it. It doesn't seem to be giving me the AP back. Oh, that's because I'm not using. But wait, what? Did I not switch? I didn't switch the tree. No wonder. $35. Change the page to revamp. All right, let's try that again. All right, I currently have 9 AP, and this costs 2 AP to do. All right, and now I have 8. So it does consume the 2, but it gives me 1 back. It's not really a discount. Still cool. Consumes the mine, gains 50% of the bonus from that mine for 1 turn. If I have treasures, 100% instead. Consumes the treasure instead of generating. Oh, let's see. %50 while in melee. And we're back at 1. Oh, when your Berserker form steals 100% of the damage inflicted. If you have the treasure state, the effects are doubled. You know what? Let's take a look. I could just do this and my Dreller stays out? Ooh. Okay. Oh, I'm not hurt. And I don't think I can hurt myself either. Let's see. Nope. So can't really test that too much. Healed for 0. This is all cost the same, so supposed to do 36. If I have treasure, it does 45 and then consumes the treasure. I'm gonna miss my discounts. I should have made a build video before they did the revamp. Oh well. Teleport. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so what do these other skills do? Acceleration, 1 MP. Is it only for me? Or can I give it to other people? I can just give it to other people. Oh, if you have treasure, it's 2 MP instead of 1. And also consumes that treasure. So it looks like they're gonna make me a better buffer. What was that? Preparation? Did that stack? Nope. Still 60%. Will that go away or stay up until I use it? It's still up. Alright, let's try it then. 295. $219 without it. Okay. So all these new skills are interesting, but I need to figure out which direction I'd want to go with this. Or maybe you can try and just repair the builds that I already had. Alright. Start of combat unlocks the following spells. Mines are dug in a 5-cell radius around the Enutrof. The mines are consumed if another fighter walks on them. I wonder how much that's an issue in party play. Enutrof gains the treasures state when a mine is consumed. So if it's, then that means I'm getting treasures because the monster consumed it, but if I can find another way to consume those, then I can still gain treasures. But that means it's not actually an issue in party play. My allies can help me gain treasure. At the end of the turn, a purse appears on the location of the mine. Oh, and that's to encourage my teammates to go and collect my treasures for me. End of the turn, you just straight up gain one more food point. This is so strange because it's very helpful. Before, the Enutrof really felt like, you know, you were working your butt off to try and get that thing to work. Like, it was really strong, but like the odds were against you. Let me go check out the Enutrof temple. Where's my mount? Make sure I still remember my way around here. Yeah, I missed a turn. Here we are. So driller images. It's like they didn't put the alternate fighting stance in. Oh well. It's worth a look. Alright, so why don't we switch builds again? Well, let's put this back. Let's go up to 110 seems fine. 120. Yeah, there's holes in my build now. Hurts to see. We'll have to figure this out. If only I'd actually named all my build pages instead of just organizing them by level. I can't remember anything that I was actually doing with these. Alright, let's go find a place to fight. We'll do it in a Machna. Cracklers seems good. Wait, do I have gear on this? Yes, I do. Oh, bow? What was I doing? At least I have an emblem that's at the right level. Oh, Enutrofette is up for grabs. Alright, so let's not even put down any mines. I don't need to. So does my driller always get to go before me? I don't mind that, to be honest. Okay, so with my current build, I had these spells. Steel's range. That's probably useless for me now. The treasure, it's a mine is untargeted, so effect applies in AoE. Can I steal from my driller? I gotta test this. Oh, it gives it to me. It really is a steal. I like that. Can I do that more than once? All right, that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna need to get like a notepad or something. Let's get some treasures. I need to find a way to consume these while I'm solo. Oh, does it do the same thing at least? Minus 100 elements of resistance, so that's a yeah. Oh, and I can't steal items anymore. That's crazy though. Damage inflicted, health. So it might not be a bad idea to use some sublimations that increase my healing. I wonder if that'll actually work with this. It's kind of neat that they gave me some sustain in a strange way. Consumed. Minus 200 elemental resistance. So what's this? Corruption. The Enutrof turns a target transparent, which means they no longer block line of sight for 2 turns. If it's an ally, they are healed. If it's an enemy, they suffer a penalty on damage inflicted, heals performed, and armor given. Okay, so there's a chance you can be a viable healer as an Enutrof now. Corrupted. So this is debuffing. Can't heal, can't... Oof. Who was it? This guy? Does it not stack anymore? Okay. Let's try it this way. Debt. Have to attack once, right? No? Can't go past minus 200. Or maybe that just doesn't do what it used to do? No, it says it does. The strange thing is that it loots them immediately. We used to have to wait on me. It was kind of embarrassing. Grab that for me. Alright, what else I got in here? I think that's pretty much everything that I picked up for now. If I kill a fighter with this, I get treasures. So I'm sitting at 2. So it's 2 my max? I didn't pick up the one that limits me to 2, did I? Yes, I did. Enutrof Blessing. It's like 3 is the max otherwise. Alright, let's finish this fight. Heals performed. Let's put that on real quick and try that again. I was healing for about a 170, looks like. Let's try this with heals performed. Deal some damage to me, please. And let's get hurt first. Oh, okay, 198 instead of 170 something. Debt. Oh, armor. That's gonna be an issue to test. Yikes. Well, at least I know that it worked a little bit, that 190. Be nice if I could hurt myself, though. I believe I have barrier on this build. Yeah. So if they can't hit me for more than 63, then they're not going to hit me at all. How about you hit my driller? Oh, this could work. Never mind. Okay, good. Hit my driller, please. Alright, go pick it up. 200. Okay, and I can't just end this like in the Conjado, so let's just kill him. Right there, Earth. What am I doing? What's that last one? Ah. And then that consumes them. Why don't we test out some more Zerker stuff while I'm here? Right here. Move them in. It is so strange that I can just do that now. And then this works on summons. And it gave me treasures. What are you weak to anyway? Pretty much nothing. So let's make him weak. I gotta say, that driller is way more useful now. So I do like that I can just heal like crazy now. That'll definitely help with the higher level stuff. But I need to worry about damage now. I think the right way to do it would be to learn how to take advantage of the different colors of the mines. So let's take a look at those. I think I can pick a direction based on the bonuses that these mines give. Okay, so range damage, which I already do. Melee damage. 2 range and 20 force of will. And straight up just damage inflicted. You know, I'm gonna write that down. So melee, range, straight up damage inflicted. And I guess just use red if I'm stealing MP. Alright, so that means I'm going to be choosing between range damage, melee damage, or just straight damage. That's not really much of a choice. They remove something? Let me see. Damage inflicted. Da, 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 da. Crit mastery, rear mastery, melee mastery, distance mastery. They did remove something. This was definitely bigger before. I'm gonna have to dig through patch notes. Well, either way, this is what's available to me now. So that's what I should be thinking about. And currently, I guess the 125 build was distance mastery. So I should be working on silver pouches. I mean, silver mines. So in that case, we should pick up the spells that have range. Did I have any modifiable range items? Yep, +1 range. +1 AP, +1 range. Alright, we're starting to remember what we're doing here. Distance mastery. At this rate, it might be a better idea to just... Yeah. Pick up my dramatic reenactment here. And just build from here. Almanacs in 10 minutes? How much do I care, I wonder? Not really. Let's just keep going. Okay. So with this character, what were we doing? Elemental mastery instead of melee or distance. Initiative. Block. Yep. Going from here might be the right move. If we're going to be picking up treasure tracker, we should actually be using excavation. So what are the other choices at this level? Curses are immediately fat pouches, but enemies can pick them up. Advanced geology, regain 1 AP by moving them. So these two are the only real choices here at this level. From the excavation. Allows them to move their mines. If they directly target a mine, it'll be moved to below where the Enutrofette is standing, and by targeting a free cell or enemy, the enemy Enutrofette can move the mine they're currently standing on to the targeted cell. Alright, so we're using excavation. That'd be good for consuming my mines by throwing them under the enemy. So if that's what we're gonna do, then yeah, we don't need MP if we're already in the face of the monster. So making it cost MP is basically free. Alright, treasure tracker it is. Let's see, I was level 20. Let's go mess around with the Gobballs. And I don't have any gear that I can see. Let's see if we have any lying around. Of course we do. What should we start with? Let's get some elemental mastery stuff, I guess. These, look at the shoulders. Ring. This is distance mastery, but it's not pick distance or melee. Let's just go with regular elemental mastery. Here, namelet. What are you missing? Torso and cape. Do I not have any torsos? Oh, well, let's at least grab these boots then. We'll pick something up later. Weapons. Let's grab the Gop hammer. Alright, so I'm just missing the torso and the belt and one ring. Only belt I really have is this, which gives distance mastery. And I could take it for the HP and the crit. Yeah, let's just grab it. Still pretty crazy that I don't have any torsos. Alright, let's go make a mess. What are you rocking here? Zerker. Maybe that's a little too much, but I don't know the build. Alright, let's hit those other planes. There should be smaller groups there. And Grouper 3 sounds good to me. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a baby now. Probably because I haven't been to the Enutrof temple yet. Right, so we should be using the gold ones now that I think about it. Just fuse. And just toss it underneath. Just out of range. Oh. I forgot about challenges. Let's pull him in a little. Alright, so this gives me melee damage. And I get to keep that melee damage, do I? No, I don't. I just get the treasure instead. Oh, works for me. So enemies can't pick them up unless I take that passive then. Oh, right. You need to watch your placement with these guys. Right here. So there's going to be random stages of growth, just every battle. Right here should be fine. Minus 100. Minus 2. Oh, no. It just goes for 2 turns instead. Oh, there it is. Okay, minus 200. And what's his weakness? Pretty much everything now. And that stays for 2 turns, so I don't even have to reapply it. Heals for 13 is what it says, but let's take a look. Looks like I should have reapplied it to me. I wonder if I should try going mono element. Just for fun. I don't really care for hot magma. Unless teleports to the targeted cell before inflicting damage. I need to try that. This is a bad idea. Well, whatever. Alright, let's try it. Alright, I got a teleport now. I no longer hate hot magma. Bring that here. What's the range on Mind Mover anyway? Oh, that's not nice. Five and no need for line of sight. Let's consume this for treasure, and it's 3 now. End of turn plus 3 Wakfu points. So it seems like the game plan hasn't changed that much. You want to debuff the hell out of enemies as much as you can, and then start doing as much damage as you can, using your skills that cost Wakfu points, since you can get your Wakfu points back anyway, since you're consuming your treasures. So then it's just a matter of refining that game plan. I should really be looking at these as well. Seismic Wealth. What happened to my Seismic Wealth? The Enutrof consumes all of their mines. Each mine consumed has a significant damage bonus to the Enutrof for a period of 2 turns. Oh, it turns them all into purses? What about Prime of Life? Gives a significant MP and dodge bonus to the Enutrof or an ally for the current turn. If the Enutrof has the treasure state, they consume the state to grant additional AP. It gives AP now? Hey, but it costs 2 AP to do. Oh, it's another discount. Gotta love Enutrofs, just get discounts through all their skills. Costs 2 AP, but it gives you your 2 AP back. Something is straight up steals 3 MP and lock and dodge. And since it says steal since it removes, I'm guessing it gives that to me. Gives 1 MP to the Enutrof or an ally for 2 turns. If you have the treasures, they consume the state and double the bonus. So why use this over this, I wonder? I guess for the discount. Alright, so Hot Magma is my new teleport. What about Shovel Shaker? Okay, so we still do the whole pushing the rock pillar back and forth. Wait, on its turn? Hmm. Moves closer to the target with Shovel Kiss. That's your little Sonic the Hedgehog spin dash thing. You get a slight discount if you're in Enutrop form. Or is this stealing MP from them, or removing MP from the enemy? Inflicts earth damage, and if you're in your normal form, this spell removes MP from the target. Okay. Oh. This gives you a reason to build into melee, because it moves you into close combat before doing the damage, if you're a Zerker. That really helps with my fucking 280 build. Inflicts earth damage. If the Enutrof is in Zerker form, the damage passes through the armor and ignores block. Otherwise, the target loses range. I probably should have just read through all these first. So many changes. Inflicts water damage and steals 1 MP from the target. So this is going to be for kiting now. If the target has more MP than the Enutrof, steals 2 instead. Kiting. Inflicts water damage on the target. Quadruple to the target is a summon. At least that's still the same. Kill him, you get treasure. Tax. Inflicts water damage. If the Enutrof has the treasure state, the state is consumed and inflicts an MP loss on the target. So water is mostly MP loss, it looks like. Steals MP. Steals 1 range. You can still range from a group of people with this. I should look at the passes for Dreller since I skipped them last time. Hell's their tank. Enutrof exchanges the offensive bonuses of their Berserker form for defensive bonuses. So if you're going for a tank build, I guess. When moving, gain a vital preparation. 3% health steal on the next direct damage inflicted. Yeah, that'll help with the sustain of a tank, for sure. Oh, and I know how to get more than 3% too. Okay. Beastliness. This is what I'm getting normally. 30 elemental resistance per level. No longer gives damage inflicted. Asynchronous swap. Enutrof copies their distance mastery to their melee mastery by switch. Okay, well, I love that. I need that on the main. The elemental spells in Drelzerker mode. Drelzerker mode lose 2 max range. I think that's a pretty easy trade-off. In fact, you can easily get that 2 range back. Especially if you're using the ruby mines. Okay, I'm definitely picking that up on the main. Springboard. In Drelzerker mode, the first dodge of the turn is always 100% guaranteed. And in exchange, the Enutrof's dodge is reduced to 0 at the start of the fight. That's nothing. 0 is, for the first turn, is nothing. I'm not sure that's even worth picking up, though. Like, are you really having issues with dodging? At this level, too? 60? Age Merchant. In Drillzerker mode, the Enutrof's neutral spells are also limited in range, but they cost 1 MP less. 3 range max. So, same as always. I'm not sure if I would pick that up or not. When Enutrof is in Drillzerker mode, treasures no longer give them Wakfu points at the end of the turn, but their elemental spells have a range bonus. Yeah, I don't need that. Don't need that at all. Give me my Wakfu points back. Mineral Protection. If an Enutrof finishes their turn on a mine, they consume it to gain the elemental resistance for 1 turn. The consumed mine cannot be dug up for 1 full turn. See, Tunneler. The Driller has less MP, but when it digs up a mine, it teleports onto it. Doesn't that mean you can teleport across the map with your, or you can make your Driller teleport across the map with it? See, the Driller gains AP and MP based on the level of treasures that the Enutrof has at the end of a turn. In exchange, the Driller dies if it ends its turn in melee range of an enemy. And this is with level 95. I wonder what kind of builds would be using this. These are very interesting passives they've given us. Okay, why don't we mess with some of these? Definitely let's mess with Seismic Wealth. I want to see that in action. Pick something up for me, please. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and 60% damage inflicted. Oh, it's got a cooldown, 4 turns. How long does this last for? Probably this turn and the next turn, huh? He picked that up, didn't he? If I had that passive, the brother would be dead already. Do I still have it? I do. Till the end of this turn, it looks like. Corruption I can't do to myself. And get in range, please. Try this. That's almost 300. Okay. This also has a 4-turn cooldown. Does it give it transparent as well? So I can just attack behind him, use them as a shield? Or use my friends as shields. Okay. I love that. And debt. Minus 100, minus 100. Fill an inventory with junk while I'm testing all this. So Cracknut. I'll let that guy have him. Alright, so I guess since I usually play with my friends, I should probably go all in on healing and the buffing and the debuffing, etc. And I'll keep Seismic Wealth on for when I actually have to do damage. It's an easy 60% damage inflicted. I don't really need Mirror of Bone anymore. It was fun, but they gave me more tools. Prime of Life. Oh, I have to try Shovel Shaker now. Let's try that real quick. Let's look for a solo. Where you at? There you are. Okay, what? Maybe we were what, right here? Yeah. Pretty much works the same. Except for the additional effect they added in there. Did they? No, they didn't change this thing at all. Well, it was already weird to use in the first place. But now that we have a Dreller that, one, can move before us, and two, is way more useful, that might be worth using later on. Like in the higher level stuff. I'm curious about something. Let me look at the new young Enutrofs. I love these individual or randomizer buttons. We used to only have the one random button and it just turned your character into just garbage color schemes. I'll take it. Skip. And skip. Yeah, young Enutrof looks alright. Did they pitch down his laugh from the old guy? All right, let's check out the young female Enutrof now. I do like the key ornaments. So weird. Skip, skip. At least the color scheme's not bad, especially once you give them gray hair. The other thing I was curious about, what is this decoration catalog? Maybe let's not mess with anything that I only have one of. And we can't get bundles of black carrots anymore, so a crate seems good enough. Learnable. And it's just gone. 385? Is that how many decor items are in the game? And I can make as many as I want. Okay, that's crazy. Well, if they're gonna do all this, I hope they put more decor in the game. And is this shared between all characters? I should really go pick those commas up. Oh yeah, my ogre's miniature pieces. All right, let's test repacking before I even touch those. Kit window display. Anything more decor? This, I guess. Sale sign. Repack. All right, I went into my inventory safely. Use. And the crate's there too. Man, what does this mean for the people that were making money selling decor, though? And I'm basically going to have to go through all my characters and rip up all my decorations. And I'm glad I didn't get rid of any of my Black Rabbit stuff. Yeesh. Oh no, I have an entire closet just full of these. I mean, I guess the good news is that I get this whole tab back once I learn all of this. All right. I should probably do this on a character with more inventory space, especially since it carries over between them. Those comments are on? Okay, so does that mean the shop is shared between all characters now too? They did so much when I wasn't looking. This is the character I used to feed all the pets on and then list them up on the auction house. Oh, this is probably a good one to start with so I can get on my 5-year stuff back. There it is. Use. Oh, and they have categories now. Okay, so there's 103 decorations that are from the events and 385 other. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot and I'll have to come back in here after stream and refix all this. Oh man, collecting furniture now is going to be the worst. Like, it's great that I don't have to, store it all and waste inventory space, but now I know how much furniture I'm missing. And so I'm going to be looking for whatever I'm missing on the auction house now. Stuffed toys, 75 of them. 26 Haven Moods. All right, how much space we got? 25 plus 4, 29. I'm happy I'll at least get this space back. And I guess the extras can be relisted on the auction house for anyone that's embarking on their new journey to collect all the decor in the game. I'm so sorry. All right, let's put these ones back. I can do the rest off stream. $2,800, 2,000, 1,200. Really? 80,000? Y'all looking for these, huh? Do I have a mount on this character? I guess not anymore, huh? How far am I? Straight back to Astrip Center. And one more thing I gotta check. The new in the friendship machine. Bring a sprung, root beer. Compensation machine, Modulux. Finishers, creatures, costumes. Should be the old tokens. Boss Smasher. Anything new? Nah, it's still the consumable master stuff. Ugh, put that back on. Osmosis Scientist. Too bad, this stuff's usually really good. Oh man, so much stuffed toys. I gotta grab those later. Flaming Sword, do I have this? I don't. Let's learn that. Rest of these I have. Miniature Ephraim. I won that in a contest. Unbeatable. Let's grab it. Take a look at this. Hey, sword animated. Where was that title? This title is given uniquely to adventurers who have shown incommensurable talent in combat or in math. Shift P, Divine Treasurer. Hey, it's orange, huh? I think this is the character I should collect that money on. I believe they did do a revamp on the market boards while I was away. Let's take a look at that too. And that's what I thought. I'm gonna be wasting all my money on decorations soon. Love the new interface though. Can I close this? Yes, I can. Creatures. Are these pets? Sorted by cheapest, so there's tags. $1 million still for the Pandawa. It never went down after all this time. You can change pages just by scrolling now. Beautiful. Cosmetic items. Gultard. Purchase offers. So this is what people are already trying to buy. And I guess if you have it, you can just sell it to them just immediately, just guaranteed sales. I love that. What I don't love is that it's going to be full of people that are just underpricing the hell out of things. Yeah, an orange level 152 item that people are looking for 1,400, and you're buying them for 50. 50. How about the highest price? Yeah, this is better. Very interesting. This will make it a little bit easier for people to make money if they're not, good at doing it the normal way. Or you could be like, oh man, I've got a Halloween costume just sitting in my closet. I might as well just bring that here and for an extra 400K. Yeah, that 900K pet, you want it for 250K, huh? Clint, the grinder. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all my money messing around with the new marketplace. Dora Neo Aura. I wish we could preview those. Necrolord. Tauros's Blade. Oh, can we buy mounts now? Because that'd be great. Nothing. Workbenches. I should test that real quick. Does this go in my one buy? Are these learnable just like the other Haven Bang items? Because that's going to be real bad for some people, because those used to be a way to make money for the decor makers. Yeah, that's bad. People can just make as many as they want and they'll have to buy one. Well, another dead industry. Emblems. I'd love to have all the Dove visits at some point. I guess one really good thing about this is if you're leveling professions, you can just try and buy things in bulk and someone will just throw them in there for you. What about creature seeds? Are those something you can put in here, I wonder? Components. Emotes. What's the most expensive now? Increase your sex appeal. I believe this is what, the flirt emote? Indigo. Do I have this? I think I might have this somewhere, just haven't actually learned it. Another thing to dive into later. Oh, right, my money. Retrieve. Oh, what items actually sold? Just my glue. Let's go put that away. As I said, I'm gonna be losing all my money in that market, the new marketplace, which is why I actually keep all my money in a bank on a character that's not in my guild, just to keep it away from myself. Let's drop maybe 1.5 mil here. I don't mind wasting the other 80k, no big deal. Maybe I should do a stream where I just make a bunch of money. It'd be fun. Alright, so I pretty much learned how this works, so I think what I'll do off stream is come up with some sort of build and then I'll test it on different, various content. I wonder how the Enutrof is doing in PvP now. We were okay before, but they've been real nice with the things that they gave us, being able to heal every turn, the pouches, while simultaneously lowering people's resistance. I think we find some good sublimations. Speaking of sublimations, let me see if we can find some of those. Improvements, right? Heavy armor. Minus MP, but plus damage inflicted. That'll do just fine with us since we still MP. Brawling is one of my favorites. See, Pretension, another one I like. Where's the crazier stuff, though? Let me see. The non-epic stuff. Vital Influence. As long as your HP is above 90%, plus 12 crit. That would have been an issue before, but now we can heal, so... Let's still try fighting some of the Riktus. What build am I on right now? My real build. 125. Let's see what my real build looks like. Current changes. So I'm missing 1 passive and 2 active spells. Effects of debt are increased. Does that mean I can... Let's test that. Look at that, minus 150 elemental resistance. That means I can go past negative 200 now. I love that new backstab symbol. What else do I have on this? Oh, I want tank build with this? Pouches are immediately fat, and also enemies can pick them up. My driller does not have as much AP as it used to have. Okay, so I gain AP by doing this. Yep, just can move them for free. So that's negative 100. Negative 250. That is crazy. I can just run circuits around people. I am clearly in a close combat build now. Yep, melee mastery 1000 versus 120. But that's not going to be an issue anymore thanks to the new passive. Where is it? Asynchronous swap. I'm definitely putting that on after this. Which dodge do you have? Just be walking around like this. That's a lot. Okay, so it shares its dodge with me. Okay, so we're definitely gonna grab a synchronous swap. And I'm thinking hot magma since it's a teleport now. Anything else I should grab? Switches places. One of my buddies is a soccer that does a lot of switching. I could probably imitate his combo with this. Switch them and then end up at their back so I could do back damage. Minus 4 MP to people. I don't think that's going to be an issue for me. Stealing MP. Yeah. I think I don't need those. Rather than acceleration, I want seismic wealth to be in here, and I don't need clumsiness. Let's throw in corruption, I think. Which is an easy self-heal. And look at that, build's probably fixed now. Let's go do something I've got no business doing. I may have levels and I may have a build, but I do not have equipment. So who's first? Him? Naturally. When Saint Bear loses their honeypot, divine silence on all aligned enemies. I don't know how these guys even fight. 21,000 HP. When suffering direct damage in melee combat, the honeypots are stolen by the attacker. So if I get in range of him, I steal his honey and he gets really, really mad at me. What is divine silence? Hard to use Wakfu magic when the gods are death. Blocks Wakfu costs. Well, I can actually just stay ranged, right? And what's he weak to? Practically nothing. But definitely don't use water on him. I'm using water. Movement. I am not getting away from him. Bees? He's a mage who uses bees? All right. So rather than water, actually, what are my best elements? Earth, apparently. They gave me a push. Enutrofs can push now. There are actual fights in the game that you can't win as an Enutrof unless you can push. Looks like he's gonna lock me. It's time. First off, oh really? And I still lose honey. With 2,000 for those, huh? What? Am I poisoned? Souls of Fire for each movement per MP used. This guy is like very anti-Enutrof. Alright, bring him in. Still indebted. Alright, we're getting in range. Ow. I definitely shouldn't push him onto this cell if it's going to give him AP. Ow. Now the fact that I'm messing around this much and I only just now took damage means I think that my build is okay now. I can actually do content. Bring him in. Oh, the pouch went away. Look at that. All right, let's go a little bit higher. What was that place called? Actually, let's go to Osimosa. And now I'm really asking for trouble. Any solos around? This guy? At the end of each turn, the antlers gains a bonus if it hasn't used its antlers blow attack. Looks like I should be using Earth on this guy. Alright, so... Oh, looks like I resummon it. Okay, good. Which I should actually do. I'll also put him in debt. Which one of these was it? It was the gold one. And he had 19,000 HP. Oh, that's scary. Walk towards his butt. This is amazing. I can actually do stuff. I'm not even geared. Bring him in. Is he? Not sure why that didn't work. Not that it matters. Let's pull myself onto this pouch here behind him. 1700. Grab armor. This is crazy. I can actually do stuff. I'm so happy. Let's go a little deeper. Osmosis is divided into multiple different biomes. Let's head to the desert. He's going first. How much movement does he have? 5. He can reach me everywhere but here. He's probably got a ranged attack, so yeah. Oh, so I can't pull him at all. Switch to protector mode for 1 turn. Receives damage instead of nearby allies. Reduces damage suffered. Stabilized. Let's try this. Minus 100. Minus 250. Oh, I didn't even check his weaknesses. Still Earth, though. Ow. Alright, I need to get my main the gold. Too bad my trailer's locked. Heal a little bit. And we'll Zerk up. So apparently there's cells around me. Is this the ones that... Does this mean that enemies that are on these purple cells will take the damage instead of or rather he'll take the damage in place of any enemies that are on these purple cells? That's what I'm wondering. Protector. Locked, and I can't push him either. He's stabilized. And I can't switch places with him either. Do I need a target for this? Let me see. Alright, so I do need a target if I'm going to be switching places. Stealing life. Do I have any treasure? I do. Let's try it. Oh, is it once per target? It is. Here, take this. He's gonna push me under this. Take the AP, move forward, switch places. 1500. That is worth using. Now I've got back attacks. I should have used this first. Well, I'll just take this. That gave me the treasure pouch? I need to end my turns on mines. I'll take that. I'm having no issues with my Wakfu points at all because of this weird treasure system. I can just keep going. You blew me onto another pouch. Amazing. Check out these guys then. I assume Earth isn't going to work on them. Look for a solo. That'll do. Alright, so what's he up to? Nothing yet. Does he hit and run? And he's got pushers, so he's just gonna kite me to death. Why don't we do this? Free treasure. Zerk up. And get in there. What's he weak to? Well, he's strong against Earth. But that's not gonna stop me. He's definitely gonna push me onto this. Yeah, thought so. I wonder if can I lock him? No, he has way too much dodge. What I need is a skill that can steal dodge from people, it looks like. And I did not take that skill, did I? Well, no big deal. And I'll just collect this. Thank you. About 13,000 HP left. I think I'm taking the wrong approach here. Right, after this turn, I'm switching back. Well, he already cornered himself. So it was fire. Did that heal me? Okay. Wow, transforming back isn't free anymore. I'll take the armor. Let's see what happens. Minus 100 MP. Did he skip his turn? So you just have to corner these guys? Yeah, he skipped his turn. Okay. Let's see if I can bring one of these closer to me. Awesome. And why don't we check out the last of the Osmosa areas? The Glacial Wing. Howling. When the Perfoxorus suffers direct damage, it howls and switches places with the attacker if the attacker is in line. Howling is triggered once for each attacker's turn. Oh, the mining rules don't apply anymore. You can put mines just directly next to each other? They used to be destroyed. Am I locked? Really? Okay. Let's see. Weakest to fire. We're gonna use earth anyway. Oh! Since I was in line, it swapped me places with him. Why don't you heal up? This is gonna be stupid. We swapped places and then swapped back. Luckily, he only does it once per turn, so I've got his back. I messed up. I think it still works. That was a lot of damage. How much should this go for? There it is. 200 each. I'm definitely farming that later. Alright, don't I have a teleport? Let's see. Shoe stuff rich. Shoe snitch reef. Now let's see if I can handle things here. Overall, this revamp made me way stronger than I used to be. I ain't mad at it. Let's look for a solo. Master of Darkness. Why is he so far away from me? Is he ranged? Equal dodge unlock. Start of turn becomes invisible. Alright, well, we're gonna have to block this fence. You are not allowed to leave. Alright, let's see if he's even there. I have no idea. AoE. There he is. Alright, what's your deal? Aside from being invisible at the start of all your turns. You're still invisible at the start of the next turn, plus 50% damage inflicted permanently. So you need to find him every time. See, when the state bearer suffers damage, becomes visible again. As we saw. See, and this is probably applies to all these monsters here. When he dies, summons one residue. Well, hopefully we won't see what that does since I'm only fighting a solo. He's weak to earth. Good for me. Bring that over here. Let's also get the red one in here. Let's just assume he went in front of me. Alright, so first move, let's do an AoE, see if we can find him. There he is. Next we'll Zerk up. Removes defenses and teleport behind him. My only regret is that now the fence is open and he could be anywhere after this turn. Alright, let's see it. Yep, he moved. And he can actually pick up pouches because of my passive, so that means he definitely went outside the fence. I've made a terrible mistake. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Didn't I have a push? I guess not. Oh, he's still standing right there. Heal up. Yeah, I can't put any mines there. Oh, almost. And he's still there. He must have been locked. Oh, and this is the residue, which has 1 HP. Fighters in close combat range of the residue inflict 30% additional damage suffered by the residue. Damage suffered by the residue is ignored and reflected back at the attacker. If the residue fuses with another residue, summons a new destroyer. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of melee range. That was not far enough. Are we right here? I'm out of... Okay, well at least it won't go invisible. Those guys are gonna be a pain. Oh, I should get my loot. Why don't we check out the other hells? Kingdom of Despair. Ah, the mushrooms. When the state bearer falls under 50% HP or is KO'd, the state is assigned to another attacker. But I'm solo, so that doesn't matter. And he's weak to Earth. Three treasures. And I'll take this one. I'm half dead. Okay. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And we'll also go with corruption. I need to get my driller back though, so I can move these closer for heals. Let's see if I can. There we go. Hopefully it'll be okay. Armor. Alright, I did have a move that lets me ignore armor, didn't I? I do not want to give him this pouch, but I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, so it does heal him. But at least I got to weaken him. Yeah, missing one, so it's 200 from the mine. Alright. No, I can't dip. Well, that's fine. Alright, which one of my skills was it that I ignored it? Goes through armor. This is the one. Okay, you can't be just going around taking on my loot like this. Alright, heal up, little guy. Okay, melee. Alright. Swap places. We'll just bring that right over here. He does so much damage. Swap places. Bring this one in. Health steal. Love it. There it is. Pseudopods. 400 each. Next hell. Dementya. Oh, it's these guys. Any solos around? Well, let's see what he does. I should really have healed first. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start over here. Oh, well, that's ridiculous. Backwards. HP missing of percent per... I'm reading it backwards too. 1% damage inflicted per percent of missing HP. And I'm not gonna bother reading the second one mid-fight. Oh, that is scary. 5,000 damage? I ain't gonna make it. Alright, what's he weak to? Alright, well first, let's give myself some health. Okay, so we don't get pouches on the first turn? At least pick this up then. Swap places. What? Oh, this Dementya stuff's gonna be messed up. Are you kidding me? Well, looks like I should go range for these guys. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. That's ridiculous. All right, we're switching. I'm gonna miss being able to heal. I'm probably gonna regret this. Why don't we zigzag a little bit? How's his range? His range is very good. This is not gonna work. Oh, he didn't teleport. Maybe I should actually sit here and read this thing. The state. Da, 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 da. Most distance. Ally upon taking close combat damage. So he flees if he's in close combat. So if I do this, and you just attack him from range and he won't teleport. That would have been great to know earlier on. I really should have read that, even though it was backwards. Well, this looks like the end for me. First we'll steal. He's been healing this whole time, too. Just eat up all my pouches. There's nothing I can do. Here's what we'll do. We'll stop her from getting all my loot. I think for this, I'm gonna need a specific passive that I don't have equipped right now. Or was it? This is it. Comprehensive insurance. I'm gonna need this if I want to stay alive here. That's what I'm thinking. Armor 7% of max HP per treasures, and I can just keep gaining treasures. Especially if I grab Enutrof Blessing, which I have actually. Short term treasures +1. That means I'd have unlimited treasures. Every single turn I'll be healing, or rather not healing, but gaining armor. But since it's not equipped right now, I think I'm gonna die. That driller did not stand a chance. I also need to change one of the skills that limits the range of my driller's attacks. Because right now you can only hit in close combat, which means I can never catch this thing. Stop messing around and just finish me off. This thing is just playing with me. It's back at full HP and everything. Yeah, that's ridiculous. What if... Does this count? It doesn't. And he's actually not too strong against fire either. Yeah, but only 500 each is not... That doesn't feel worth it. Did he literally just teleport to my... I'm about to just give up. The fight's already lost, but he just continues to play with me. Do it. Alright, where's my Phoenix? Back in the mock now. Well, that was fun, guys. So this whole Enutrof revamp made me so much stronger than I used to be. I wonder if people are mad about that. I should go and see what people's reactions to the revamp were. I'm also glad that I can see exactly where I am now, because I used to not be able to do any of that content. But now that I can go all the way up to at least the Dementya, there's so much I can do now. Like a lot of the drops from those guys sell really well, because people are using them for, you need those for dailies, like 10 each every single day. I think I'm gonna spend some time farming some of that off stream and making some more money. Oh man, there must be so many more of those now. And crafters can buy them now. Well, that's it for today, folks. Like and subscribe, I guess. I'll be on again tomorrow.